Hey guys, Dale Walker at Holeshot Performance. It's Saturday, I believe, August 13th, 2022. What we got going on here on my handy dandy little trailer is my 2021 MT-09 Rip Jr. Obviously number 7, because that's what I had in a box. Anyway, we're going to go out to the drag strip. I'm not taking Rat Zuki. They're having a play day, play night. It's 6 to midnight tonight. So I'm about to head over there. They open at 4, and yeah, I think I'll just have some fun. This thing is about a 56 and a half inch wheelbase. And it's going to be pretty wheelie prone. I'm going to turn everything off. And it's got the full system on it. And these things have a super tall first gear. It will go literally about 63 or 64 miles an hour on the speedometer in first gear before it hits the rev limiter at about 10.2 on the real rev limit. So it can be interesting. It did make about 5 foot-pounds of torque more in the very low revs, 3 to 5 grand. So haven't really made a launch yet, so it's going to be interesting to keep the front end down, a challenge, and a lot of fun. So that's it, fun. So let's go have some fun. I'll see you at the track. Hey guys, before we start the video out at the track, this is the day after. Totally thrashed. It was from 6 to midnight. Got home. I think I went to bed about 2 o'clock, and then of course thinking about everything, how much fun it was. Fun. Anyway, Rip Jr. did pretty good for out here. I was learning, how to kind of launch the thing, and the trouble is that, it still has all the restrictions on it. So even though it made a little more torque, in the low RPM on the dyno, it's still totally restricted on the throttle. You can tell when I take off, sometimes I do a little wheelie, then it'd be dead going through. It's too high geared, but it's holding it back. It's probably getting only about 60% throttle in first gear. They got first and second way down where you can have the throttle pin fly-by-wire and you're only getting a little of it. So anyway, I was working around that, so you can only expect so much. I'll get it tuned up and we'll unrestrict all that stuff, and maybe I'll take it back for fun. It's it's not a drag bike, it's my street bike, twisty turn carver, right? But still a lot of fun. So anyway, so that's what you're going to see there. First pass I don't even show because it wouldn't shift. The shifter is adjusted a little too low. It's how I kind of like it going around corners. But if you even get close to red line before the limiter, it won't shift. It won't blip. The shifter doesn't blip. I guess it's warning it that you're getting towards red line. It's stupid. But the motor makes peak power. I think if you when you do see my dyno runs, which I haven't put up yet, it's around between 7 and 8 grand. So, but it was pretty cool. There was a ZX14 out there, really nice guy. He's only been to the drag strip once. Had it tuned, 207 horsepower, 133 foot-pounds of torque with some, I think, Two Brothers exhaust. Had a dual exhaust on it. Pretty big guy, and a couple R1s and some other various everything. But it was kind of fun, I, even though screwing up a little bit, would kind of get out on them and have a big bike like then. Am I going to be able to hold them off? They go flying by at 138 or 9 or something, I did hold them off most of the time though. So anyway, what else was I going to tell you about the restrictions? Yeah, and the shifting. I think that's about it. I adjusted the shifter and pulled it up, and that took care of it. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you. So on one run, I short shifted it on purpose. I set the tack to come on at 9600. There's a little sweep that the bars light up, and you can do from this RPM to this RPM. So I had it at 9600 to 10,000. So instead of waiting a little bit, I started shifting it right when I would see getting, it was around 9400, a little before it would light up. And all of a sudden, boop, the thing ran, it was running 100 and 121, 122 in 5th gear, which is pretty damn good. You got to remember, 4,500 feet out here. This track's almost a half second slower. It is. So I shifted it early from 4th to 5th, and it went 123. And I said, oh. So then I made, I don't know, a couple runs where I shifted it in every gear like that. And when it cooled down, I couldn't get the ET better. I had a pretty good run early, and I couldn't match it. And I'll show you the slips in a second. But I shifted it, you know, every gear about 9,400 or so, and the thing ran 124.43. Pretty damn good. I mean, it's just got a pipe on it. Really didn't make more than 2 horsepower. Just took a bunch of weight off till it's tuned and unrestricted. So anyway, let me grab it, show you the time slips, and then I'll get into the video and show you a few runs and having fun on Rip Junior. Okay, the first run is gone. I threw it away. That's the one at wind shift. So second run, this is the one I was next. Well, twice I raced the guy on the ZX14, and I'm bike 7, number 7. And this is the best run, second run. See, he went 1062, 138, and I beat him there. My wind light came on. So an 068. Oh, another thing, they had the full tree and no pro light, you know, just yellow green option. And my whole life I've been racing pro light. Only a few times, occasionally would I race a full tree, but I kind of need to start learning that full tree because that's what they run mostly out here. So that's what I was doing. I red lighted a few times, but I was judging the bottom light coming on. Another thing I forgot to mention just a second ago is the fly-by-wire. It is a total pain and almost impossible to hold the RPM even at an even RPM when you're staging. Just before you want to take off it, I was launching between 5 to 7,000. I experimented with, and it would just it would fluctuate and be really hard to get it right. That's just a kind of a deal with some of the fly-by-wire, you know, bikes. So yeah, 1109. Excuse me, wrong one. 1109, 122.05. That was the second run, and that was at 6:26 p.m. And yeah, 18160 footer. That was my best. You can't, you know, it wheelies, but I know I can improve that if all the power was there. I could learn to drive through it and change my riding style. Okay, this is run 2 at 650. I made a single. There I am, number 7. Yeah, 053 reaction time. It's decent. And an 1112, 122.52. Pretty good. Okay, then we come to 7:30 p.m. Had to go back, sit, drink a lemonade. 7:31 p.m. Here I am on the right lane. Look at that reaction time. I was really concentrating on the bottom yellow and either leaving right on it, and as I red lighted, or really concentrate on when I see the bottom yellow starting to go away. And boy, I nailed that one. 005. And 1122, 122.46. I think it weeded a little more, or bogged a little more. I could never duplicate the 1109 as it got later. Here's 8:24 p.m. Took a little break, ate something. This again's the ZX14 guy in the right lane. See his numbers. I red lighted. See, I tried leaving right when I saw the bottom bulb. So a 0.19 too quick. 1119, 129.97. Okay, and then we're getting over to this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th run. 9:08 p.m. Getting tired, but still having too much fun to quit. A little better. I let the bulb kind of haze out, but I still red lighted at 0.011. 11:23. Okay, this is when I short shifted from 4th to 5th. Closer to 9,000, maybe 93 or 400. And I noticed, whoa, the conditions, it was getting a little cooler, but I don't think that had much to do with it. It wasn't real cold. It was still hot. Okay, last run, 9:41 p.m. we were out there till 11. Like I said, didn't get home till really late. Okay, 028 light, DIN red light, real good light. Drove through it, felt perfect. You would think it'd be better than 1109, but it wasn't. It was 1118, but look at the speed that little sucker ran. 124.11. Now that's pretty amazing for completely stock MT-09 with just an exhaust. I bet with the stock muffler it would still run 122 miles an hour and still be in the 1120s or 30s. Pretty damn stout. Okay, let's get into the video. Hope you enjoy it. We'll talk later. Hey guys, here we are at Top Gun Raceway in Fallon, Nevada, our home track. It's 4,500 feet, so it's about a half-second slow. So, Rip Jr., first it wouldn't shift. The shifter is too low. If you get close to the rev limit, it won't shift. So, I adjusted the shifter up a little bit and left it about 5,500. Slight bog, rode it through the bog, shifted, went 1109, 122. Pretty good for 4,500 feet. Because it would be, geez, half-second quicker in Sacramento. So then the last pass, I would leave a little harder, and I don't think I got that one on camera. I don't think I forgot to turn the camera on. Thought it went quicker because I left a little harder, but I slid the clutch a little more. It went slow on 11-12, but it was a little cleaner pass. It went 122.50 or something. So pretty good. Love to get it in the 10s. Don't think it's going to do it. Anyway, it's fun. No stress. Roundy round we go. Take another run.
kind of handy.